Alright, I've been working on this Cub Cadet zero turn mower. It's the RZT. The drive belt was broken on it. I made a part one of this video as well. Kind of show a little bit about it when I was first starting. I've got it farther along now, and kind of thought I'd show you a little bit about it. First off, I had to take the drive belt loose on the mowing deck down here in order to get the main drive belt off and back on. And to do that, well, to give myself some room, I took this cover off here. This cover here, this goes back down there on top of the pulley. As you can see, the guy that owns the mower has probably never cleaned out the mowing deck on it. You need to do that at least about once a year, because this stuff will hold moisture and things like that and cause your deck and things to rust, and just takes a whole lot of life out of it. So it's a really good idea to keep that clean about once a year at least. In order to get that deck or the belt off the deck down there, I took this pipe here, pried it up against the tensioner pulley back over there, got some slack into it so I could pull it off over the back pulley back there on the engine, and then come back around over here to the back of the mower. Well, as you can see also, in order to get it up high enough so I can be able to get under and work on it, I just used regular car ramps and just backed it up there on top of it, and then I dropped the mowing deck all the way down to the lowest setting to give me some room. Also, I took the muffler off the back end of it here. That's it laying there. Just has two bolts holding it on, and they bolt back up from the bottom here, back up through to here, one on each side. And then you see the two little pipes underneath there for the exhaust. You slide them back into the back side of that muffler and put the bolts back on whenever you get ready to put it back on. Also, you will have to take the clutch off of this in order to get the belt off and on it. You have to take off these pieces here. This one sits right back down here. Both of them just snap in there, but this one you got to be really careful with. Otherwise it won't, it's really hard to get out of there. You don't want to break it. And then this cover here just snaps right back down here on top of that. The reason you have to take that off is when you, the bolt that holds on the clutch on the bottom part of the shaft, when you go to turn it to try to take it off, the engine will turn. So you have to have somebody to hold this here, to hold this in place, keep the engine from turning, so you can loosen up the bolt on the bottom of the engine. Also, I didn't point out, it's a really good idea, you need to disconnect the battery cables. And I pulled off, this one's a 2-cylinder here, twin cylinder. I pulled off both spark plug wires on both sides, so that way I don't have any kind of an accident, or if I turn the engine, and I just want to be on the safe side first. So then let me get down and under here. Again, guys, I'm shooting this on my iPhone here, so I know it's not the best video, and I apologize, but it's the best I have for right now. Okay, we get down under here. This pulley here is the one that the drive belt goes on. Alright, this down here is the clutch. It operates the mowing deck and everything. This is also the pulley here that the drive belt for the mowing deck goes on. Now, it's also important to point out, when you're going to put this clutch back on, this slot right here needs to slide back into right here. Put this in the middle of it, and that way it holds that clutch still. Otherwise the clutch will sit there and just spin and it won't operate. So this is definitely a really important thing. Also, you have to unplug the clutch here before you take it down. It's just a simple plug, plugs in and out like that. So then when I get ready here, I'm fixing to put the put the belt back on it. If you can see right up here on the transmission here, Has some cooling fans, but it also has the pulley here that the drive belt goes on. Has one on the other side up here. I'm not sure if you can see up in there or not. Just like it. So the belt will go around both of those pulleys, go around this one, and this is the tensioner pulley right here. And it'll have to come around and go on the inside of this one to be able to hold tension against it. May have to get something to pry that back, or I haven't done it yet, so we'll see. May have to pull this spring off right here and loosen up the tension on that belt. It may be easier to do that. Once I get this belt and stuff back on, I'll show it to you again, show you again how to make sure everything runs, how the belt goes around through there. I get everything hooked back up. If you would, please subscribe here and like my channel. I know I'm not the greatest on videos and maybe not be the best at talking a little bit, but I work on stuff like this all the time, so there'll be a bunch of instructional videos, things going on like that. I work on everything from weed eaters, chainsaws, lawnmowers, four-wheelers sometimes, as you can see here. My son and I have been working on resurrecting this four-wheeler. Got it running here just the other day. Don't have it all the way back together yet. I put timing chain and stuff in it. I should have shot some video of that, but I didn't. Yeah, there'll be different videos being uploaded all the time. It may be just some different things of showing stuff that I may think is fun or whatever. We go four-wheeling sometimes and things like that. May show some videos of that too. There's going to be a lot of instruction videos, and hopefully over time I'll get better at doing these sort of things. So like I said, please like and subscribe my channel, and I'll give you another update back on this mower here in just a little bit. Thank you.